I haven't exactly read through it. I did retweet it though. All right, so right here, Ray Fisher going to town right now. And it says right here, I guess Rolling Stone's lawyers finally explained the stark legal contrast of declined comment and did not respond to Tatiana and Noah. While I appreciate them quietly changing the article, it's sad that it even came to this. So there you go. Right there. Initially, when this thing was posted, it said Fisher declined comment to Rolling Stone. And then what happened? Fisher's reps did not respond to multiple requests to comment for this story. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Thing one. Wow. That's pretty funny. Ray Fisher continues. In 2021, The Hollywood Reporter opted to run a piece about me, written by Kim Masters, that exposed the racism and toxicity of former and current Warner execs. As reported by LA Mag, Siegel, who was an editor at THR at the time, was none too pleased. Blue line indicates irony. So there was this article right here that said Ray Fisher opens up about Justice League, Joss Whedon, and Warner's. I don't believe some of these people are fit for leadership. And then it said right here, oh, look at that. There she is, the woman at the center of Hollywood's latest trade war. Who the hell is Tatiana Segal? How a tug of war over a scoop-serving scribe set off civil war in Hollywood's incestuous media world. And then it says right here, Siegel declined to comment for this story. Instead, sources at THR believe Siegel was motivated by a tense relationship with reporter stablemate Kim Masters, a legendary journalistic giant killer with more pelts on her wall than Don Jr. The relationship grew especially frosty, sources say, due to the differing takes on actor Ray Fisher's battle with Joss Whedon and Warner Brothers. Neither reporter would discuss the matter on record. What? Keep going, Ray. Oh, what do we got here? It would seem that rather than allow her rejected pro-Warner nonsense to die at THR, Siegel decided to move to Rolling Stone and print her outdated rumors and lies a year later. Siegel's idea on how to refurbish her rejected THR story for her new bosses at Rolling Stone. So it says right here, exclusive, which is that. Interesting. Continuing on. Now, that for what has to be one of the most boneheaded moves I've ever seen in journalism, Rolling Stone editor-in-chief Noah Shachtman attempted to defend Siegel's lie that I declined to comment for her hit piece. How? By publicly furnishing misleading cropped emails, which we talked about that yesterday. And then it says right here, too bad that Shachtman had emails go both ways. Below in white, in the cropped email Shachtman chose to share with the world. Next to it in black is the full email. Observe how Shachtman's shadedly decided to include the original response and deadline and confidently note. Yeah, this was it right here. And if you don't respond, they'll say that. And then, of course, when it came to right there, note. It says all this. If you could get me a response by the deadline by 6 p.m. We talked about how they moved the deadline. This email may contain information that is confidential and privileged, blah, blah, blah. If you not intended, blah, blah, blah. Basically just circling all that. And then it says right here, surely Twitter wasn't an intended recipient of Siegel's email. And as far as I could tell, neither did Shachtman. So why would Shachtman resort to such a tacky and misleading move? And why is he the only publicly furnishing Siegel's emails and not Siegel herself? Desperation. Man, he is just going off. Look at all this. Look at all this. My God. He did his research. An editor-in-chief, Rolling Stone, Shachtman's is likely on the hook for Siegel's lies just as much as Siegel herself, rather than overtly say, I declined Siegel's request, which would have landed Shachtman's Shackman and Rolling Stone in even deeper trouble. Shackman believed he could sway the court of public opinion by tweeting a cropped email in a simple but also misleading declarative statement. Shackman said Siegel sent several emails to my team, and this is untrue. Siegel only sent the 2 that Shackman publicly displayed on his tweet. As a person that works with words, Shackman also knows full well the difference between 2 and several. And as reporters, both Siegel and Shackman know the very real difference between declined comment and did not respond. But for those that may not know the difference, declined comment indicates that you spoke with me and actively chose not to answer your question. Did not respond means I didn't even give your interview the time of day. Both those statements have very real different connotations. Every journalist knows this. Thank you, Mr. Sinfinity. Dave, check Snyder's Vero. Okay, so there was something that happened with Snyder's Vero. I'll check it out. Somebody send it to me. Side note, if a reporter attempts to bully you into giving them a response by threatening to say you did something that you didn't do, just let them bury themselves. Funny how Siegel didn't seem to do that with other people that didn't respond to her article. I wonder why. Yes, talking about this again. Lanes did not respond to the request of the comment. Yeah, that's also in that article. Was Siegel still mad that THR chose to run Masters' story over hers, grinding an axe with those she feels are responsible for exposing, firing her friends at Warner, thereby reducing her access to scoops? Or C, desperate for clicks to keep Rolling Stone happy? It doesn't matter. What does matter is that if you attempt to minimize or delegitimize, what if I'm saying that wrong, in any way, the very real and serious trauma that the participants of the Justice League investigation endured, I will respond. It may be how and when you want me to, but it might not be how, when, or when you want me to, but it will definitely certainly respond. I will certainly respond. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. In closing, as Siegel's few remaining Warner sources continue to evaporate with the Discovery merger, we can only hope that her shady old Hollywood access media quid pro quo tactics go with them, because Hollywood won't change until those that report on Hollywood do. That was a lot, but there you go. Yeah, I know. Delegitimize. Yeah, I know. I was trying to read as fast as I could, Steph. You know, I appreciate that, but I was trying to read as fast as I could, and I'm totally got marble mouth, and I got a freaking gnat in here too. Jesus Christ. But anyways.